呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 192 of Jujutsu Kaisen Sakurajima Colony 2, the Sakurajima Colony Part 2, just like it sounds. And the previous chapter ended with the revelation that, what's his name, unfortunately, Naoya is apparently involved with this cursed spirit thing. So we'll see what's going on here. This appears to be a flashback with Kamo back previously. Saki no Itadori no shi wa jishi da to kiite oru. So presumably this is this guy talking. He's saying, as for the death of Itadori previously, self-death, a suicide hearing. So I heard it was a suicide, the death of Itadori previously. Tekitai jutsu shi ni todome o sasu toki ki o tsukuneba naran koto wa. Okay, as for the event of being mindful about the time of delivering a killing blow, I guess, against an aggressive sorcerer. So a tekitai is like a combative. No, teki, not eki. Yeah, hostile. Hostile, antagonistic. So at the time of delivering a killing blow, a finishing blow, to an aggressive, hostile sorcerer, what must you be careful of? As for the event of needing to be mindful of or watching out for? Question mark? Kamo. So that's Kamo here. So this guy is asking this question here. Hi, yes, sir. Shigo no roi ni tenzuru koto wo fusegu tame ni, in order to protect against the event of returning as a death after curse. I doubt we're going to see shigo no roi as an actual word. Yeah, so yeah, after death curse, shigo no roi. And tenzuru is going to be to return, or to reincarnate, but to return. To alter, to turn, to shift. Yeah. So in order to prevent against the event of shifting or turning into a after death curse, meaning an aggressive sorcerer, in order to prevent that from happening, Juryoku de koroshimasu, will kill with cursed energy. Okay, so in order to stop that from happening, kill with cursed energy. And I guess presumably that's not what Maki did. I can't remember anymore. Oh, he didn't die with cursed energy, right? Naoya, remember this is the scene at the very end of one of those books, a couple books ago, where he's near death and his mother comes up and delivers the final blow just with a dagger. Okay, so that's why presumably then he's come back as a curse. And he's got Maki pinned to the wall. He's either inside this worm thing or I don't know. We'll see what the whole worm thing is about. Mom, no. Not with the stabby stab. Okay, this is Maki thinking. Juryoku no nae watashi ga kobushi de koroshita n da. Kou naru koto o soutei shite oku beki datta. Okay. Me not having cursed energy. So me who doesn't have cursed energy, or me where cursed energy doesn't exist, with thick fists killed. So I killed him with my fists, me who doesn't have cursed energy. This way coming event, expectation ought to have done. Solte. Expectation or supposition, assumption. I should have assumed that. It ought to have been my assumption, the event of becoming this way, because I killed him with my fists. Now, again, he really didn't die from that, but maybe it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Sume ga amakatta na. And she says, something was naive, wasn't it? It was sweet. Sume. Yeah, as I say, normally tsume means nail or claw. What else can sume mean? Close up. Stuffing, packing. End, especially the foot of a bridge. Oh, the end game? Maybe it's supposed to be end game. The end game was naive, wasn't it? Meaning like I shouldn't have assumed that was it. I don't think Sume ga amai is going to come up with anything. Yeah, okay. Okay. Chao yo. Maki-chan. So chao. I guess that's like supposed to be chigao, like it's wrong, it's different. Or teshimao, which is still meaning kind of this oops or whatever. So chao. Chao Maki-chan. Oren koto koroshita no wa Maki-chan no okaasan ya. Yeah. So me, ore no koto, things of me killed. As for the death of me, or as for who killed me, it was Maki-chan's mother. Oh, I thought it was his mother. Oh, right. It was her mother. But I forget what his relationship is. He's in the family, right? Okay, so he confirms. Nande? Huh? Why? What? Are? Ararererererere? Huh? Huh? He's just kind of mocking here. Moshikashite. Maybe, perhaps. Dolyo shiterun. Doing dolyo. Could it be, perhaps? Dolyo. Doing disturbance? Meaning like, have I disturbed you from like shaking you, that sort of thing? Yeah. Shokuyawa. Is it a shock? Or like, I'm shocked? We're getting all these odd angles, presumably, because this is kind of like how she's seeing him. Ore wa kimi o koroshi ni kitte nende. As for me, you, towards killing came. So I came here to kill you. Kimochi burebure de. The mood being burebure. Burebure. Buru would be the normal. Yeah, I think it's kind of like supposed to be like buru. Your mood being trembling or shaking. Ima no ore ni katteru to omotterun. Thinking you can win against me right now. Basically, do you think you can win against me right now with your mood, your behavior being shaken, trembling? Okay. Some sort of like sound or something is happening. That does not appear to be him doing it, because he's surprised. Okay, so that's like smoking or something. It's an arrow, presumably from Kamo. Noritoshi-kun ka? Is it Noritoshi-kun? Ore sono jutsu shiki kirai ya nen. Me, that technique detestable it is. So I hate that technique. Nice assist dakedo. That was a nice assist, but she's thinking this, so she's getting away from that. Kan dattaro ima no? Kan is like instinct. It was, right? Instinct it was, right? The thing right now? It's hard to... Was that Maki saying that? No, or was it... Anyway, whatever. Ataranakute nani yori? Okay, so not striking, like not hitting with the arrow. Not striking, more than that. Well, maybe that was Maki saying that. And then Kamo is replying something about, more than that, it's not striking. Presumably meaning not striking her. Because if he was using kan, instinct, or like gut. Maki to chigatte kehai de ichi ga wakariyasui. And he's thinking, differing from Maki, with the presence, the location is easy to understand. So he's talking about this thing. In other words, in this thing is different from Maki in that the presence, with the presence, the location is easy to understand. Kiriri. Okay. Knocked up 3 arrows there. Bashu. Toroi wa. Toroi, which is like just slow, dull. Okay, so the head of this worm, which had been like 5 or 6 holes, almost like a lotus, is now gone, and it's now this like distended head of Naoya with like lots of arms. Okay. All right, he said too slow, but then something happened here, and boom, boom. I guess Maki is attacking now. Oh, and he gets some arrows in the back. Okay, so like the arrows are doing something to him. Which is kind of like, that's itai. So like, ow. Bus. Okay, here comes Maki. Slice. She's got a blade in hand. Cutting him somewhere. Bushi? Ah! Yattaka? Like, did we do it? Is it done? Is it dead? I guess that's it in the sky there. That's Maki. That's Naoya. Jure mo chanto itai ya ne. Okay, so even cursed spirits, properly, it's pain, isn't it? I guess chanto is usually this idea of like properly, or as one, not as one would expect, but in other words, even cursed spirits, it's pain, it's proper pain. In other words, he's screaming here. In other words, he can feel pain. Gyo-san harote kita kedo. Gyo-san. Gyo-san harote kita kedo. Harote. Isn't that... What kanji is this? It's harai, to exercise, to purify. Yeah, okay. So he's just saying haro. So this is harai. Like, I don't know what gyo-san is supposed to mean. I've come to purify gyo-san. Oh, a large quantity. Like, I've purified so many. I've exercised a large quantity. Dono komo minna itakattan ka? This is still Naoya speaking. Like, I've exercised so many cursed spirits. Even whatever child, meaning like even whatever thing that I purified, all of them, was it pain? Were they all in pain, the ones that I purified? Sumanna moshiwake nai. I'm sorry, there was no excuse. Sarani ue ni. Okay, she's thinking, all the more above, meaning like he's up in the air. He's like way up there. All the more up. Omottehen kedo. Not thinking that. Omottehen. So, sort of in a classic way, like, oh, look at this. Were they all in pain? I'm so sorry. There's no excuse. That's not what I'm thinking. Omottehen kedo. Zu. Okay. And his back is erupting. So clearly not dead. Hey, Corin, how's it going? Okay, so they both notice this. Shoshitsu hanno, a like vanishing response. Shoshitsu. Yeah, a disappearing or vanishing response or reaction. Question mark? Iya. Ano sugata wa, no, as for that form, as for that shape, okay, so something's happening. He's like, is it vanishing? I guess that's Maki. She's saying, is he vanishing? Oh, no, the shape is... Yahari, as I thought. Ute, shoot! Noritoshi. So fire. Noritoshi. Jutai da. Oh, it's a cursed womb. It's a cursed womb. We haven't seen this since, like, I don't know. When was that? Like the first 5 volumes. Remember the very first series, I think, was called The Cursed Womb. And that's where we met. Oh, I can't even remember now. And then even Choso and all that gang, they were part of the cursed womb thing. Okay, so it's a cursed womb. Yatsu wa ima hentai o togeyo to shiteru. As for that guy, right now, transformation trying to do. Hentai o togu. I don't think... Yeah, metamorphosis, transformation, and then toge. Trying to accomplish, do accomplishment of a transformation or metamorphosis. Okay, he reaches in. Don't think he has any arrows left. Oh. No, he's got a blood thing. Bun. Okay, he's doing some stuff. Actually, that's pun. Pun. Clap. Clapping his hands together. All right. Okay, he's got senketsu, sorry. What is this? Like, this is the piercing blood attack. Okay, so that thing got pretty big. Piercing blood attack. This is what we used to see from Choso. Yeah, this to drill, to bore, to pierce. So piercing blood, senketsu. Bushin. Or Bushin. Something's happening on the thing there. Ah! Kind of like a scream. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Whoa. Zuff. Okay, it appears to be like flaming or erupting in something and maybe like moving. Okay. Yokatta. Kono dankai de haraete. I'm glad with this level able to purify. Dankai. With this level? Dankai? Yeah. With this like grade of attack, I guess. Like, shoo. Able to purify him with this level of attack. Jutai de ano sokudo. As a cursed womb with that speed. Oh, okay. So this is a flashback to when that worm creature first landed, and it had like landed on the ground, and then this like shockwave like erupted and broke everything. He's saying, with that speed that it had as a cursed womb, seitai dewa itai dore hodo. As for the becoming form, like what the hell extent? Seitai in this case is adult organism. Yeah, so like the thing it would have hatched into. As for the hatched thing, like what the hell would have been the extent? Okay, right. So it was a worm. It was turning into a cocoon. It was going to hatch, all that stuff. But if it was that fast as a before, like how bad would the extent have been as an adult? And we get bun, bun. And of course, it hatched. And not only is it like a cursed womb, but it's like a death vagina. That's great. Noritoshi! Oh no. Oops. Doko! Kasuga kukiyomeya. Kasuga kukiyomeya. Okay. Kukiyomenai. Kuki yomanai is to not be able to read the room. It's an expression about yeah, kuki o yomanai, or kuki o yomo, to read the sense, read the situation or sense the mood. So kuki o yomanai is to not be able to do that. It is often, what is it? Is it KY? I forget. Yeah, I think it's kuki yomanai, KY. That's kind of this expression. And kasu is just a really derogatory term, calling him scum. Kasu is like the dregs from the fermentation process. I think. Yeah. Sake lees, dreg, scum. That's what kasu is. So he's calling Kamo kasu. He's scum that wasn't able to read the situation. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. We don't often get a very short Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, so I will take it. There we go. That was chapter 192. Next time, we'll read 193, and I guess Maki's going to have to deal with this thing. We'll see what happens next time.